if you like forks.
Yeah.
I got you a present.
Wow, thanks.
So, I got you a car. And that right there is
it's-
your house.
Thanks, Dad.
My pleasure.
So, in the scene before, you're driving to Forks. Why are you driving there, and how do you feel about the situation?
Well, my mom and my stepdad are going to travel, and I decided so my mom doesn't have to wait for me to give her a chance to travel with my dad, and I guess my only other option is to stay in Forks, but I don't know how I'm gonna like it, as it's not very sunny and mostly rainy, and I hate the rain and the cold.
How was the drive with your dad? Was it awkward after not seeing him for so long? Or
Yeah, it was a bit awkward. It was mostly quiet.
how was your day going?
Oh, hey, Jessica and Angela. Meet my friend Bella.
Hi, Bella. Hi, Bella.
You want to sit down?
Yeah. Hi, Bella. We've heard a lot about you.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, it's just we don't get new people at school very often.
Phoenix,
so.
right?
Who's that?
Oh, that's the Coleman's.
Really?
Yeah, they don't really talk to us. They kind of just stick to themselves.
They're too perfect. for
Yeah.
us.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to get involved with them if I were you. So you just had your first day at school, and you met some new people, some new potential friends, and you sat at the lunch table with them. How did that go?
I mean, it was good. Angela seemed nice, Mike was a little too enthusiastic, and Jessica seemed to only want to know about all the gossip, so I don't know how true she is. And she did point out to me the family, the Colons.
Okay, guys, today we're learning about onions.
Sorry I'm late.
Let's get to work.
Hello?
Okay, so your first day of school, you went to biology, and your lab partner was Edward Cullen. How did that go?
He acts like I have some sort of disease, like he can't even stand to be close by me. I mean, like, I don't get it. I didn't do anything, and I don't know what's going on. It's like his eyes were also so dark, black. I haven't seen Edward.
Edwards? His family always go camping when it's the perfect sunny day because that's what they like.
But it's just him gone. Where is he? I haven't seen him. The rest of them aren't. Where is he gone?
Him and his father decided to go on a camping trip together. That's what they always do.
Hello. My name is Edward Cullen. I didn't get a chance to introduce myself last week. You must be Bella Swan.
How do you know my name?
Oh, I think everyone knows your name by now.
Okay, guys, get to work.
Ladies first.
I think it's Prophase.
Do you mind if I take a look?
I mean, I'm correct, but okay.
Prophase.
As I was saying, let's do the next one. You go first.
It's metaphase.
Mind if I take a look?
Not at all.
It's metaphase.
So, after going to school for a few days and Edward was just mysteriously not there, he showed back up and he was very friendly to you. How did that feel?
I was confused. It's like he got replaced by a whole new different person. At first I was annoyed, really angry that he would just leave the school forever just because of me when I did nothing, and now he's back and acting all nice, and I'm just so confused. And what was that? How'd you save me?
Bella, I was standing right next to you the whole time.
No, you weren't. You were far away.
I was standing right next to you.
No, you're lying. Why can't you tell me what actually happened? I'm not gonna tell
Bella,
you.
I was standing right next to you the whole time. No one will believe you.
Why are you so frustrating?
I don't think we should be friends anymore. It's not right. It's not safe.
So you're nice to me and then you're not, and then you're nice and then you're not?
It's just not right, Bella. I can't do this
Why
anymore.
can't you make up your
I
mind?
can't do this anymore. Okay, so something crazy just happened. Edward saved you from a really bad car accident, and you have no idea how it happened. What happened after that?
Well, after he saved me, I was in the hospital because he took me there even though I had no injury, and I was confused.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing is it seems like I would, but he somehow protected me from it. I could have sworn he was standing way far away from me, and then suddenly he was there, and he crushed the van away from me with his own very hand, like, unhuman. And I asked him about it, and he said that he was standing next to me the whole time, but I could have sworn he wasn't. There's something he's not letting me on. He's gaslighting me out of something. And I told him that he needs to stop, and he told me that we should stop being friends, so then he's not nice. I asked him if he didn't even want to save my life, and he got mad, and it's like there's something he's not letting it on. He told me no one would believe me, and it's frustrating because I know no one will, because it seems unreal, but I promise it was real! Hey Edward, Mike invited me and some friends to go to the beach on Sunday. Do you want to come?
Which beach is it?
La Push.
Oh, I can't go to that beach. I don't know. You should have fun, and I don't think we should give Mike any more stress than we already do.
Okay.
Hi guys. So, hi Angela. Hi Eric. How's it going? Good. I love how you did your hair today. I like your glasses. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Do you guys know if Bella's coming? No. Here? Do you know if Mike's coming? Oh hi. Yeah. Hi Angela. Oh Mike's over there. You should go talk to him. I should go. Yeah. I don't know. Do you think he likes me? Of course he would like me. I mean, he seems interested in Bella. Most of us guys are. Yeah, but I'm here. Don't say that in front of Angela. But
Oh look, here comes Mike and Bella.
who's that?
Oh, that's Jacob Black from the reservation. Sometimes he just comes to our parties. Sometimes he and his friends come.
Like Billy's son?
Yeah, it is Billy's son. Do you know them?
They're good friends with my dad.
Oh wow, that's neat.
So Bella, how are you enjoying La Push Beach?
I mean, it's nice. It's just kind of whoa. Sorry. It's nice. I mean, it's a little cold and stormy, and I don't like that.
Yep.
I have a question.
What's up, Bella?
What were you saying about the homeless? I mean, I know you're not sick with coronavirus. Like, that's kind of cool, but
The cold ones, huh?
yeah.
Well, that's an old Quebec legend. I probably shouldn't be talking about this.
I mean, you can tell me, right? Like, I won't talk anymore. It's something I'm curious about. So, homeless are probably. Are they? Why?
Well, let's just say it's an old tale.
Are they cold ones?
So, when we were younger, my father used to tell us old tales and legends about the cold ones. Well, my grandpa fought them off back then, and suddenly there's this whole truce thing that has happened, and let's just say they can't come here.
It's raining. Can we go back to shelter?
Yeah, of course.
Really like the rain.
Of course.
So you just got back from the beach with some friends and you met Jacob Black. And I hear he told you some things about the Colons.
Yeah, I was confused on why Edward didn't want to go because we seemed to be friends again. And it seemed like something he would do because I know he loves camping, but he said he wasn't. And I heard someone say the Colons don't come here, and it was Jacob's dad, and I got curious, so I used my charming flirting tactics and flirted with Jacob to get details out of him, and he told me something about the cold ones. And I was confused, and now I feel like there's something even more about Edward that I don't know. Is he a cold one? What is a cold one?
I don't know.
Neither leaves me thinking a lot of thoughts.
Hey Bella, what do you think of this one? Do you think Mike would like it?
I think you would love it. That's
Yeah.
perfect. You have to get it.
I think I might have to get this one.
Ooh, that's to die for.
Yeah. Oh, this one's really pretty too, though.
You should go with that one then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey guys.
Yeah?
I think I'm gonna head to a bookstore or so on the way here.
Okay, we'll
Alright.
just keep looking for dresses.
Yeah, I'll meet you at the restaurant. Bye.
Have fun. Bella, get in the car. Okay, so you just last weekend you went to Port Angeles with Jessica and Angela to look at prom dresses,
Correct.
and then I hear you decided to go to a big bookstore while they were still looking at dresses.
Yeah.
What happened after that?
Okay. Well, I was going to the bookstore to look more about the cold ones and do research, and I found some information on that. But then, as I was getting back, there were these guys. They followed me, and I didn't know what to do, so I went around a different corner, and they followed me again. And there were more of them, and I was trapped, and I had no way to get out. I mean, I was cornered, and I was scared I could run, but I knew I couldn't run fast enough as I'm not really that athletic. And then, all of a sudden, Edward came in his white Volvo and just swooped me up and just drove me away, and it was so odd how he knew all of that. Thanks for saving me and stuff. Yeah, that's the menu.
Are you hungry?
Excuse me? Oh, what can I get you?
I'm not very hungry. Do you want anything to eat, Bella?
I don't care. You pick.
Can we get 2 Diet Cokes and a mushroom ravioli?
Right away, darling. Here you go.
Thank you.
Can I ask just one more question?
Fine.
How did you know I was there?
I followed your scent. I read the people's minds who were gonna mob you, and then I followed your scent to find you so I could save you.
Wow. Now it's your turn to ask questions, I guess.
Well, I want to know your theory for what you think I am.
I've thought of many different things, like radioactive spider monkeys, or goblins, or witches, but I mean, there is one that, even though it sounds silly, that I am pretty sure at.
What is it? What do you think I am?
Vampire. I think you're a vampire.
You're correct. Yeah, and then after that, he took you back to where your friends and you were going to eat, but they had already eaten without you, which wasn't very nice of them to do, but Edward decided to eat with you, and then he said he could just drive you home. How did the drive home go?
Well, it was interesting because I asked a lot of questions in the restaurant about how he saved me and how he knew, and told me he could read minds, and it reminded me of something. So he wanted, instead of me asking him questions, he wanted to hear my theories about him. I said, It could be from radioactive to many different possibilities, and he asked what my biggest guess was, and I told him, vampire? He stopped for a second, and he said yes. And it was then that I realized how fast he was speeding in the car.
You're going so fast! Are we gonna die?
I thought I was gonna die, but he told me that he'd keep me safe, and I was somehow not scared. And he answered a few other questions, most of which that somehow can read minds except mine, that he doesn't feed off humans, and that he's able to, like, he can't go out in sunlight, and all that kinds of stuff. It was really interesting.
We're here.
That looks like a hike. I can't hike.
It's okay, I got you.
What do you mean?
Get on my back.
Okay.
Are you alright?
Sunlight over there. Should we go?
You're glowing!
So, now that you know Edward is a vampire, he took you up to a meadow to show you something. What was that?
He showed me why vampires couldn't go out in the sunlight. I thought it's because they died, but it was something so beautiful. He was glittery and lit up by the sun. Charlie, meet Edward. Edward,
Hello,
meet Dad.
Mr. Swan.
Hello.
It's nice to meet you.
So how's the baseball going?
Yeah, we're gonna go play baseball with my family.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, after not telling Charlie about Edward for so long, Edward convinced you that it was time to finally meet Charlie. So how did that go?
Well, it was a bit awkward. Charlie wasn't so sure about Edward. He's a cop, so
Yeah.
he can sense if there's something wrong. But it went fine, and then he told us not to come back too late, and then Edward took me to his place.
Yeah, so you met his family. How did that go?
I was scared, not because of being in a household of vampires, but because of I was scared they'd judge me and think I wasn't good enough for him. But I went, and Esme was so nice and welcoming. She gave me a hug, and Alice is just, there's something special about her. She skips around so happily and just greeted me and made me feel like I'm her sister. Jasper was nice, and he came close even though he struggles with that, and Emmett came close. The only one that was kind of distant was Rosie.
Yeah, so after you met the family, they decided since there was a thunderstorm that they were going to play baseball. How did that go?
It was amazing. I mean, I thought it would just be basic, but when they hit it, it was like, made the loudest sound, like lightning cracking in the sky, and then you could see Edward run after the ball that was hit in a distance, but he was the fastest and he was able to get it. It was out of the world until something happened.
I see you brought a toy with you.
It's delicious.
Bella, cover your hair. Cover your neck with your hair. We can't let them smell you.
I smell blood.
No! No!
What happened?
Well, Alice suddenly saw a vision, and Edward could hear the thoughts of other vampires through the forest. They immediately all rushed to my side, protecting me. And there was the gang of vampires, the three. It looked like the leader was Laurent, followed by James and Victoria. But James was the real leader. He was an evil leader. First, they walked up, and Laurent respected not to eat me. But James, he couldn't control himself, and he pounced towards me, and Edward tried to protect me, and he ran in front of me and tried to protect me from James, and I was scared, and I didn't know what to do, and I guess that set something off in James, and now he wants to chase me, so we have to figure out a plan to get James.
And to escape.
Yes, so he will go somewhere else and not find me.
Okay.
What's wrong?
I broke up with him!
I thought you loved him.
I do, but I can't do this anymore!
Stay.
No, I hate this stupid boring town. I don't want to be trapped here like Mom!
Okay, so in order to escape Forks and get away from James, who's trying to kill you, you had to come up with a plan to get away from your dad and an excuse since he doesn't know about the vampires. What did you do?
Well, it really hurt. And I'm still hurting, but I had to say that I hated Edward. And then, as I was going out, I had to say the same thing my mom said. She left him. I had to say that I hate Forks and I'm leaving him. And that I hate the place. And I could tell it broke him, but that was the only way he let me go. And it was hard, but it's the only way to throw James off track so he doesn't find me.
So you basically just like told your dad you hated him and slammed the door in his face and left him. How do you think he feels about that?
I think he felt hurt and unsure what to do. I think he felt frustrated at Edward for hurting me like that, even though he didn't really. And it's hard. The car ride was hard. We had to escape.
Okay, Bella, this is the hotel we're gonna stay in while we're hiding from James.
Okay, Alice.
Our room's upstairs.
In the living room?
No, there's a little hotel lobby, but our room is like upstairs.
Okay.
Okay, so you escaped with Alice and Jasper to Phoenix, Arizona, which is where you lived before. And you got a hotel. What happened once you were in the hotel?
Well, we were there. I stayed there for a while waiting for a call to make sure Edward was okay, and was scared. And then finally he was fine, but then Alice had a vision.
Oh, I'm having a vision. I'm having a vision.
I think I know that place.
You know this place?
Yeah, it's my old ballet studio. I recognize the bricks on the building, and I recognize the mirror. She saw the old ballet studio that I used to go at, and just like James was there waiting for me for something, most likely me, to just be there so we could pounce, which is crazy because it's not like I would just go to a place where he was. I mean, I'm smarter than that. Mom? You're not Mom. I mean, Mom, you are Mom. Hi, Mom. Yes, you're at the ballet studio? Yeah. Yeah, I'll go to your house and grab your shoes and bring them there. When? Tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I'm safe, Mom. Yeah, Alice, I'm just talking to my mom. I'm safe, Mom. I love you, bye. That wasn't my mom. Oh my goodness. James is holding my mom captive. He's gonna kill her if I don't go to the ballet studio. When can I sneak out? Oh my goodness, we're going to the airport tomorrow. I have to tell them that I'm safe. I have to tell them that I'm excited to meet Edward so I can convince them. Alice, Jasper!
And then you received a call. What was the call about?
I got a call from, I thought it was my mom calling me back when I told her to leave, but it was James. He called me and he told me that I have to pretend he was my mom. So I had to do that, and I had to trick people to be able to sneak off to go there, because if I didn't do that, he would kill my mom.
I have to get breakfast. Okay, do you want me to go with you?
No, sorry, Jasper, go with me.
No, that's fine. I'll stay here and wait for Edward.
Let's go!
I have to use the bathroom. Can you, just wait right there?
Okay.
I'll be out in a second.
I'll wait here.
How did you escape Alice and Jasper?
Well, I snuck out of the airport bathroom because I asked Jasper to come with me and I knew he couldn't follow me into the girls' restroom. And then I snuck out the other door and I ran to the ballet studio. That's not Mom.
I tricked you. I used a video recording of your mom's voice.
Bella! Get off of her! Bella! Are you alright? Oh my God, the fire's on fire! Hard to suck out the poison!
Okay, so James tried to kill you, and then Edward saved you somehow.
What happened was, first story with, I was on the ground. James almost killed me. I mean, he had me there and then he almost killed me. And when I was laying on the ground, bones crushed, I could feel the fire in my palm, and apparently James bit me and he tried to turn me into a vampire like him. But luckily, Edward sucked out the blood in enough time.
Bella, you're awake. How are you feeling?
Oh, everything hurts. I can't breathe.
You're safe. Don't worry. It's okay. And your mom's here, and your dad's here.
Really?
Yeah.
Can't wait to get home.
Bella, I think it would be best if you moved to Florida with your mom. It's just safer.
But I love you.
Oh, I love you too. I guess it would be okay, but I really think it would be safer.
Please, at least just for a bit.
Yeah, that's okay. I love you, Bella.
But then I was still stuck in the hospital with my bones broken. And he tried to stay away from me because he thought he was only causing me danger, but it took a while of convincing, but I somehow begged him to stay. And I had to convince Charlie that it was all my fault and Edward tried to rescue me after the fight because I jumped off the building on accident. So then I won't have to explain the story.
Yep.
I want you to turn me into a vampire.
I can't turn you into a vampire. I want you to live your human life to the fullest.
Will you still love me when I'm an old, wrinkly, gray person?
Of course I'll still love you then. I'll always love you, Bella. How was prom?
It was magical. I mean, I didn't expect Edward to take me there. I kind of thought he'd turn me, but instead he took me to prom and somehow we danced elegantly, and in the end, everything was okay, and I felt happy because he would stay with me for now. Even though Jacob appeared and warned me, I still stayed by Edward too.